probably when we went to Veb's house, and with him and his friend Michael, and it was like 3 a.m. and then he was like, "Oh, let's go to McDonald's." I was like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." So we went, and it was pretty fun. It was really weird, but it was cool. We just had adrenaline. We just ran around. It wasn't even open.
It's tough to single out one favorite memory with you after all we've been through together for the last 8 years, so I'll just list out some of the good ones that I remember. I remember the Zingo days when we first started to get to know each other, and I'd end up going to your place every day and play Zingo. I remember how you taught me how to bike, and then slowly we started biking one-handed, and then no-handed, and then no-handed up Pink Hill and out of Regency. I remember how we formed the Stick Club, and then you scanned Naved to buy a stick for $10. I remember the COD and Halo sessions where we used up all the batteries in your house and your parents would get really mad. I remember playing Gladiator whilst waveboarding. I remember the Realm sessions. I remember playing chess and blockers during the raining evenings. And now to the more recent days. I remember playing Hearthstone, the movie nights and the dinners.
So my favorite memory of Ari would be one from last year. It was just after Kunki's birthday, and it was 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and...
Hey Ari, we're all gonna be really sad that you are leaving us for Colombia, but there were actually a lot of moments that I had enjoyed spending with you. I mean, first of all, we pretty much grew up with each other. I can't ever forget that moment where where you would help me with Scratch. That was in 8th grade when I was doing computer science with Mr. Selly. I'm pretty sure you'd remember him. Yeah, well, you really did help me out. I remember with the Space Invaders project. Yeah, that was good fun. I think you were in 10th grade yeah, you were in 10th grade, and I'm sure you were busy doing APs and all, but you spent a couple of nights in my house actually doing Scratch with me. And I thought that was really nice of you, and I actually got an A on it, so thanks for that.
And we'd just been playing Uno, and afterwards, Ari just threw out the idea, "You want to go biking?" It was like 12 o'clock, and I was quite tired. But at the same time, I really wanted to go because, 12 o'clock, great time to go biking, midnight, never done it before. So Kunki posted it out for whatever reason. So the rest of us went. We went biking. I think we biked close to 20 kilometers, something along those lines. I don't even know where we went. And yeah, it was great fun because the streets were empty, so we could speed more or less however much we liked. We came back at about 1:30. I was sweating a lot, and I was tired. And when I got back, my house was like completely dark, quiet. So I just snuck in, took a shower, and I went to sleep. And yeah, it was quite an adventure.
Again, I can't forget the times that you help Audrey and I doing our filming. Remember when we were doing that fight scene where, we needed some help with the camera, and, you kind of helped in, and, I mean, that was really nice of you, and it turned out really good. I haven't shown it to you yet.
So much for all the memories and all that. My favorite memory with Ari was when me, Fab, Ari, and Ansh used to live here. We created a gang, a gang, and we used sticks to defend ourselves, and we had like bamboo sticks, and one time we found an injured bird, and then Ari kept it in his house. It's not an injured nickel, but it was an injured bird, and we kept it at his house, and then we got it to a vet, and that was just some good banner. It was just good banner.
My favorite memory of Ari was going to his house and getting chased around with a coconut knife. That was some good banner. I was there.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
Okay, my favorite, I have two. One time Ari and I were running away, and we were robbers and cops and robbers, and we got stuck, and it was raining like nuts, and a table fell off one of the low-rise balconies straight on top of, like very nearly on top of us. It was about 2 meters away from us, and it was just him and I, and like that was pretty scary. And then he showed us this card game called Mao.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that was good. That was good banter. That was during the World Cup, I believe. So that was fun.
Yeah, I guess I remember we really came out for this page during summers, so yeah, we spent a lot of summers together. Generally I and Review were around, so...
Just a lot of things we did last summer, especially like playing cards. A lot of these memories were in the middle of the night for some reason. So playing Uno in the middle of the night, playing poker in the middle of the night, going biking. We went to East Coast Park one day as well. Just biked all the way to ECP, and then we actually went there. And ironically, we didn't do any biking at ECP, but then we biked all the way back.
Yeah, I guess our memory really came out on the stage during summers. So yeah, we spent a lot of summers together. You know, generally Ian and View were around, so I mean, they've named all the specific memories, but yeah, we have a good band.
My favorite aspect of you would be your open and talkative personality, be it biking down roads we've never seen before, and you telling the weirdest stories of you getting lost. Or just walking to McDonald's at 4 a.m. and YOLOing to a movie that starts in 20 minutes.
My favorite aspect of Ari's character would be the fact that not only is he incredibly smart in terms of not just academically, because we all know what he's done in quiz and science and all of that, but also you can have a conversation with him anytime. And yeah, he's just a really good person to be around, always in a good mood, always cheerful. I've never seen him in a bad mood, and just somebody you can go to for advice. You know, I'm a couple of years younger, so when it comes to picking classes for next year in school, I know I can go to him. I know I can ask him about what subjects I want to take. So yeah, I think he's just a really great guy, and he's been at Regency for a long time, I think longer than me. So I've known him for quite a while, and yeah, he's always been good to me. He's never been mean or obnoxious or anything like that. So yeah, we'll definitely miss him at Regency.
Yeah, and what's our favorite aspect of Ari? I guess his cheeky sense of humor. It's just quite. I mean, he didn't go for cheeky Nandos with us sometimes, but he's got a really good sense of humor when it goes to.
What I admire about Ari is that he from the start he's known what he's passionate about, and he's always happy to share that passion with other people, and So when I remember a few years ago, he'd be reading interesting things, about interesting physical phenomena, all kinds of cool stuff, and he'd be happy to explain it just because he felt so passionate about it. So I really admired it, and he actually taught me a lot.
Yeah, I've always felt like Arman. You know, he's just really knowledgeable, really good to have a conversation with. Most of all, you're incompetent.
Oh yeah, I think the trait that I admire most about Ari is his persistence. Like he used to just come to my house and force me to come downstairs, and yeah, at the time it was annoying, but it's actually quite an admirable trait.
There's nothing really that drives me crazy about you, so I'll just add how you've changed me and the majority of people in Regency, Adi, through your complicated timing schedule, where ish would mean plus minus 10 minutes and around would give a leeway of roughly 30 minutes. Yet somehow you still managed to come down before.
Let's do it. The thing that drives me crazy about him, so many things. Probably the frequency of the word incompetent in his daily language. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything you've done for us. I hope you have a blast in Colombia and New York. So, yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, Ari, for all the memories.
दिल चाहता है